attack,
attack, attack,
attack, attack.
Bug, you started it, you attack first. You attack first. You attack first.
Let me in!
Come on!
They're going to attack us.
I know. You need to leave.
No.
I don't take it easy. What's going on? So this guy tried to attack us.
Happen soon. It'll be time to follow a terrorist attack on U.S. soil.
That won't sit still, kick during nap times. They attack his neural and fat cells, causing inflammation and all the rest of his symptoms.
Why did they attack Hank?
We're not sure yet.
You knew where the bodies were buried. You knew Dr. Leacock would attack me.
Here by now.
This looks like an attack by a dog.
Gotta escape. Get food. Mama Kamala sees everything. Could attack her with scissors. That's like going after a...
Any guesses about who'd want to kill our attorney?
The guy who tried to attack her last night looked like he'd done time.
decorate,
decorate, decorate,
decorate, decorate.
And Juliet said you decorated the entire place. You decorated the entire place. You decorated the entire place.
Yeah.
I told you that I would be here for you. We could even decorate his room in like a whole pirate theme.
One night she stayed late to decorate for Halloween, but decorate for Halloween, but decorate for Halloween, but she never came home.
But at work, well, the tools of your trade gave you away. Your janitor's cart. You decorated the handle with blue and yellow rags.
Always have the best decorations on your lawn.
I adore the holidays. I never get depressed if there's a beautifully decorated tree to look at.
Oh my God, what are you doing? Gabby, it's fine. We're just doing a little art project. I told the girls they could decorate the room any way they wanted.
Pizza boxes, dirty underwear, neon beer clock. But look at this place. It's tastefully decorated and smells...
And people think you're the smart one. Look, you know we just adopted a little girl. Well, we hired Barbara to decorate her room.
This may be the dog shampoo talking, but for 20 grand, we will decorate your office.
I can probably even defeat you and decorate this place with your bone.
Hey, Dustin, if I said let's get a bunch of black boys in here to decorate the house, what'd you think?
Interrupt.
Interrupt. Interrupt.
Interrupt.
Interrupt.
Interrupt. Sorry to interrupt. Sorry to interrupt. Would you mind telling us where you were 2 nights ago between the hours of 6 and midnight?
No, you cannot. Don't interrupt.
Excuse me, I was talking. I listened to you.
Don't interrupt her. Don't interrupt her. Don't interrupt her.
Who the hell do you think you are?
I'm sorry, I get it. I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, it's not that.
It's okay, take your time.
I am not doing what you think I'm doing.
I'm sorry about that. I didn't want to interrupt. I thought she might tell you something, but...
It's David. Hate to interrupt.
Hi.
Hi, nice to see you again, Elise.
How'd you find me?
Hello, Marianne. So I'm sorry to interrupt, but Tess, we really have to get going.
Sorry to interrupt. You said to let you know when they got here?
Hate to interrupt the perfect white teeth convention, but we're in a hurry.
Hey, excuse me for interrupting, sirs, but I thought I should interrupt because I think this is probably pretty important information.
Don't let me interrupt. Wait your fucking turn!
initial,
Initial.
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 And initial here, initial here, initial here, sign here.
Evidently, Henry had moved past the initial test, the initial test, the initial test, and had got it to look further.
Now, this is only an initial report, an initial report, an initial report. But at this time, it's believed that during this heroic raid, the terrorist was shot and killed. Do you know what I mean by that?
Yes.
What do I mean?
Overcome initial social awkwardness.
The Battle of Moscow is still raging.
The initial test and the so-called camouflage have been largely successful.
Well, we're just gonna let people in there die?
You got the initial group, right?
I got a few in quarantine, yeah, but they were already out when I got here.
You know, I'm too damn bad if you don't like my initial clinical reaction.
The initials. AZBYCX.
How many people were killed?
Initial reports say 5 dead, 28 injured.
Afford.
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 Now listen, friends, I understand, okay? We can't all afford to go all the way over there to Dallas and pay $300 for one of those World Robot Boxing League fights. I get it.
NCIS? We can't execute another operation until the leak is plugged.
Can't afford to. Can't afford to. Can't afford to.
How much is it?
$60 a square foot.
Ouch.
I'm not going to find much cheaper in the Loop, not if we want to move in 2 weeks.
Well, we can't afford 60 a square foot.
Scholarship student in science. His family is in Jeddah and he can't afford a lawyer.
You know his family?
No.
What offices?
T-shirt factory on Grand.
Really?
It's all they could afford. $20 a square foot.
2? Yep, Jonathan and his girlfriend. Alexis Semensky. They've been together for 6 months.
Does she have a lawyer?
No, she can't afford one.
I'm moving out tomorrow. You found a place already? Mm-hmm. It's not great. I really can't afford much, but it's close to the yoga studio.
It's absolutely delicious.
I make this.
Lupita, you're fired.
What? But I cooked.
I can't afford to pay you anymore.
Kids, they make one mistake and it follows them their whole lives.
You cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed for you.
Don't you want the best for this kid?
I know you're excited, but Michael, we can't afford this.
Our baby in this crib? Come on. That's a happy kid.
You realize I can't afford that.
Yeah, I was starting to get the feeling.
Yeah. So what are we gonna do?
Collaboration.
Collaboration.
Collaboration. Collaboration.
Collaboration.
And written by Ernest Hemingway in collaboration with John Dos Passos.
Something. He would have never done something like this in a million years. It shows all kinds of skills on so many different levels. Focus, collaboration, discipline.
Today, Ayers and I presented our first collaboration to Thaddeus Kesselring.
Don't talk to me. Fine, but it's going to make collaboration kind of hard. Collaboration?
I ask it to move. I mean, I could say that I will it, but that'd be more like a command. This is more like a collaboration, a partnership.
14 navies.
20,000 Navy personnel.
Cooperation and collaboration amongst the countries is the goal.
Relationship building is the key.
As you can see behind me, they're working in collaboration with the robots, and obviously, their safety is everyone's top priority.
It was a collaboration. Well done, Watson.
Collaboration date. This isn't an unstructured collaboration. You're trying to be the new Wilson.
Unreasonable. Why can't I have a desk? Our collaboration is a work of the mind. We don't need desks.
Yes. You look like you're up for some serious collaboration.
Casta. First crime he served time for, robbery of jewelry wholesaler in Prague. It's also the first known collaboration with erratics.
Semester. Semester.
Semester.
Semester.
Semester.
I spent a semester abroad in France.
Fair enough. Drink up.
Molly took a semester off to be at home. I told her she needs to head back in the spring.
Just wondering if you're going to call me back before the end of the semester. I hope you're having a great time. I love you.
Where's your husband?
Well, that test proves what you can do when you apply yourself. But so far this semester, your grade is a D.
I'm teaching next semester. I'm feeling a little overextended.
Do you remember first semester history?
Finally decided to join us in class this semester.
Actually, I left right before my spring semester.
I finished all my credits. All I'm taking this semester is theoretical physics.
Well, maybe this is exactly what you need.
In first semester, he got pulled over for a DUI.
And up until last semester, he was a computer science major at Oahu State.
It was last semester. So you see...
Railroad.
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 Railroads. Railroads. Sushi. Dim sum.
This is a railroad. I didn't do nothing. Don't look at me like I'm some con. You're as crooked as scoliosis.
So you're running an underground railroad for endangered species.
We began an investigation that would forever change our bureau.
This morning alone, we've heard from the Pennsylvania Railroad.
A mile across campus with 12 pounds of books on our backs.
Yeah, and then the railroad came to town.
These men need to work, don't they? I mean, the logging camps bring in railroads, electric lines. The place has never had them before.
Well, you're already very much in trouble, Dad. The Prophetess is a mercantile vessel, not an underground railroad for escaping slaves.
Completely ignored the 20 years of railroad between us. She's hopping aboard, and I'm already at the...
It wasn't until 1852 when the Transcontinental Railroad laid their tracks through this thriving cattle town.
Exact. Based on their last location, there are 2 direct routes into Manhattan. The Long Island Railroad and the BQE to Brooklyn Bridge.
The sort of place railroad tycoons and robber barons would hang out at night.
Collection. Collection. Collection.
Collection.
Collection.
Largest collection of fauna, relics, and species of all manner.
An avid fisherman, a golfer, and proud owner of the state's largest collection of ships and bottles.
This is my new fun look from the new Fun Brody collection. Love her. It's all from the Lindsay collection.
He's my little Ken doll.
She even bought me my underwear. Mesh.
Hanson? The winter collection? Do you have anything to contribute?
Raul Carlos, head of the Arroyo cartel, is reported to have the largest private art collection in Latin America. Wine cellar.
I was showing her my dad's collection, and she has to see my belt buckle.
From your collection.
What the hell? One every year, and every one at the same time of year. And Salazar is the only fatality in this little collection.
No money. Fine. Turn it over to a collection agency. They can take my fillings.
And the winning bid. Sold to panel number 418 for $24,000. The certified Neil Armstrong comb and scissors collection with 25 strands of the famous astronaut's hair.
You notice anything odd about the shape of the fluid collection? Oh, God.
That is a remarkable collection, if I can show it to you. I'm Gabriella.
Obligation.
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 This is obligation. Is obligation. Is obligation.
We have car payments, but we're just going to walk away from our financial obligations? Obligation? Obligation?
Adventure.
I need to be
Oh,
there.
that's right. Run off whenever there's a cause. We have an obligation, don't we? As writers. Listen, we have an obligation to keep these people alive.
But really, it's all just urges and obligations.
Not care about me. He does what he does out of a sense of familial obligations. Big difference.
Rat, I was clearly trying to honor my ethical obligation.
I swore an oath. I have an obligation to Captain Holy Ghost crew.
And for what? Because we have an obligation to clean up somebody else's mess?
Thought I was under no obligation to sleep with you.
Oh.
Pregnant.
Pregnant. Pregnant.
Pregnant.
Pregnant.
Marilyn Garbanza. She's head of Peter's Ethics Commission. She's also pregnant. Very pregnant.
I'm pregnant.
I'm pregnant. I'm pregnant. That's how it feels.
Dude, she's pregnant? How far along is she? You know if it's a boy or a girl?
No, she's not pregnant. Pregnant. She's just on a weird journey, moving through the house, one room to the next.
Sounds expensive.
Sounds pregnant.
Congratulations.
My wife is pregnant.
Yes, well, in fairness, my client is pregnant with triplets, so she should count as 4.
Alice, you are a peach, and I wish you good luck.
So fast. I can't believe it's been 25 years since you said, don't worry, honey, you can't get pregnant in a hot tub.
Bear?
His wife is pregnant.
They're going to find this out during an autopsy. You got her pregnant.
No, I couldn't have.
She was at your studio.
Yes, I know, but I didn't get her pregnant.
Tell me the truth.
I couldn't have gotten her pregnant. I had a vasectomy.
Outside of school, but I do know why she might have been anxious. The school nurse insinuated that Jacqueline is pregnant.
Pregnant?
I'm pregnant.
Oh my God!
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Yep. How pregnant?
We bought you donuts.
I can't eat right now.
You're pregnant. You can eat whatever you want.
Where are we going?
You're gonna get me pregnant.
Refusal.
refusal, refusal,
Refusal.
refusal,
I have no wish to become your wife.
A spirited refusal. A spirited refusal. A spirited refusal. I would have expected nothing less.
A refusal to see any kind of light and joy, even when it's staring you in the face. And
Sonny. Refusal to change course. Refusal to change course. Refusal to change course. Obstinate.
The greatest obstacle to her recovery was her refusal to face what she had done.
Our refusal to accept Rome's Archbishop of Pisa only reinforced.
He knew her refusal would make him a suspect.
Your refusal to acknowledge the urgency of the situation gave me no choice but to...
What do you want?
They give a reason for refusal?
Yeah, they're concerned that they would be, or would appear to be.
Ma'am, you can decline treatment, but we're not going to leave until you sign a refusal.
Negotiate.
negotiate, negotiate,
negotiate,
Negotiate.
Yeah.
I told you on the telephone, no.
No, Ivan, hey, wait. I've got this. Tell me how much room I have to negotiate.
You have no room to negotiate. You already tried negotiating.
You're a housekeeper. It's low value.
Amosade is a senator. She knows the law. She knows how to negotiate. She knows how to negotiate. She knows how to negotiate. She knows how to lead.
We don't want widespread panic.
Generally, we don't negotiate with terrorists, much less join forces with them.
Yes, sir.
Here's the latest from SOCOM. Favor CO will have until your arrival to negotiate a surrender. But upon boarding, you will assume operational command.
Bullshit.
Please, have a seat. Look, so, at first I think Grant is trying to link up with the others. Help negotiate a deal, bring them in, like Solaris tried.
Look too good. Yeah, right now she's, what, about 8 months? Huh? You want to negotiate?
I see. So you deny meeting Lorenzo in your home to negotiate an alliance against the Papal States? To make contact with the Grounders commander and negotiate for peace.
There'll be time to negotiate later.
You know how this works? We don't negotiate with terrorists.
Make an exception.
Region.
region,
Region.
region,
region,
Tailor the lift to the condition of various facial regions. Facial regions. Facial regions.
Peter Morse, we work together.
Region Financial. Region Financial. Region Financial. Been a while. Yeah.
Soil particulates tell us that our pequeño amigo hailed from Mexico's Jalisco region. More specifically, the southwest face of Cerro Negro.
bottom line is that the war of jackals was just going to escalate until this dung heap of a region was turned to glass.
Who has access to the FBI informant database?
Anyone senior in this department or in any other in the region, state or federal.
Is the artist a sexual deviant? Like others I've heard of in this region.
My wife, my kids, 2 close goat friends, a pair of slippers from the Haojiao region.
Why? What's he going to do about it?
What this means is that there is a vacancy at a management position in this region of the world.
Evenly spaced circular impact bruises to the right temporal and sphenoid region, continuing here along the frontal and parietal.
And her back? Standing all day at her age would cause pinching of the nerves in the lumbar region.
The curse struck, and when the smoke cleared, most of us have been torn from this land. But some of us here in this particular region were left behind. We don't know how, and we don't know why.
Concentrate.
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 Concentrate on Agent Stevens. Concentrate on Agent Stevens. Concentrate on Agent Stevens. She's your access point. Focus on her.
Listen to me, okay? You have to concentrate on my voice. Concentrate on my voice. Concentrate on my voice. Whatever is happening to you, you have to fight it.
Mother. At school the next day, I couldn't seem to concentrate. My thoughts kept running back to Daniel.
And I'm gonna get them to you. But right now, you need to concentrate on the case.
Gunshot, understand? You listen for the sound you don't anticipate. Concentrate on the sound, you understand me?
Now concentrate. We don't have all day.
Our attention?
You mostly concentrate on not tripping. Fine.
Look, you need to concentrate on you. Now listen, you going to your meetings?
Yes.
Really hoping you played video games as a kid.
I'm trying to concentrate.
Sorry. Just I'm trusting you.
I
can't concentrate, I can't sit still, I gotta do something.
10th night spent out here?
Trying to concentrate.
And at this point, everybody on the ship's convinced you're an undead night walker.
I'm trying to concentrate.
Flourish.
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 And good men do nothing. Evil flourishes, flourishes, flourishes.
Life flourishes around this absence of light. And what a life.
Cosimo employed Michelozzo to design some unique flourishes. Unique flourishes. Unique flourishes.
You just keep a bunch of them for a short period of time, and then you send them out into the world to flourish.
Like
surviving? Come on. It's time to flourish.
See, the Marquis de Montesquieu. May our trade continue to flourish.
Yeah. Use different words to make the same point.
Mr. Holmes, do me a favor. Spare us the flourishes.
Taken after you and already begun to flourish.
You think Whitehall wants piracy to flourish in the Bahamas?
If you want to understand why piracy flourishes in the West Indies,
Name tell a lot about a man. Think about it. Louis Cypher, Angel Heart, John Milton, the Devil's Advocate, Devil's Advocate, Devil's Advocate.
I pledge to you that if we are elected, you will have a friend and advocate in the White House.
Okay. Just playing devil's advocate. Maybe it's crack smoking.
These bureaucrats.
Greetings, Your Majesty. I am Intergalactic Advocate Bob, here to assist you through the ascension process.
You swear you didn't know anything about it?
I wouldn't advocate a move like that. It's just posturing.
Relations?
No. The senior class made me their executive liaison advocate to the administration.
Should nap on it.
Naps are good. I highly advocate naps.
Okay, but I need you to go to her, be my advocate.
Why would I ever help you get her back?
Help. And when we do, he should have a strong advocate on the board.
You need jobs. Do you really care how you deliver them?
First, I advocate for more regulation for the watershed.
And how did you get involved with all this?
These men are my patients. It's my job to advocate for them.
Come on, Sarah.
Clarice has already agreed to advocate for Becky. You own the other half of my brother's heart. Will you do the same?
Detector.
Detector. Detector. Detector. Detector.
For anyone claiming to be a human lie detector. Lie detector. Lie detector.
The challenge is to sit completely still for 15 minutes until the motion detectors automatically turn off the lights.
Last week they installed a metal detector in the teacher's lounge because...
Really?
Yeah.
Can we stop the test? You're a walking lie detector, and I just realized this is a fucking minefield.
No. A stranger into her household posing as her own son.
I agreed to take a lie detector test.
Yesterday?
Actually, yeah. He showed up with a bug detector, started sweeping the place.
What's that?
That's Fry's proximity detector.
Build a egg detector or something, you know.
What do you know about the egg?
I work for Barbie's dad at Acteon. That egg's been the subject of many a meeting. I'd say our best bet's a sound wave detector.
Let's go. Let's see what we can find.
What is that, a metal detector?
This is about my sister.
She disabled a smoke detector on board in the bathroom, which is a federal offense.
Talk to the dog. You should see the dog went after these kids. It was like a canine lie detector.
That potion you just drank? It's activated that built-in lie detector of yours.
Leisure.
Leisure. Leisure.
Leisure.
Leisure.
Who enjoys his leisure times, free of responsibility.
Down Mexico way.
Here we go. Everybody just be cool, all right? Hey there. You got the Miller family here. Reporting for leisure, sir. Reporting for leisure, sir. Reporting for leisure, sir.
She may be once again.
Mr. Briggs, will you interrupt your leisure long enough to lend a hand?
Should ever you find yourself in Amsterdam, do pay a visit at your leisure.
So, yes, I would have been a knocked-up lady of leisure with Scott, but instead, I am here in this delightful residence sharing a toilet with you and a cockroach.
Load off my mind.
You mock me, but Travel and Leisure says it's not to be missed.
Call me Frank.
No, sir, that might be the way they do things at Whistling Pines, but we run a tight ship here at Leisure Park.
Princess,
I thought you weren't coming.
the hand of the king doesn't have much leisure time.
Fruit. There's always been more than enough death in the world for my taste. I can do without it in my leisure time.
Fair enough.
Arts and leisure?
So I can read about pagan-worshipping actors complaining about how America sucks?
Explode.
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 So who lit the fuse?
One day I'm gonna explode, and I'm gonna obliterate everything in my wake, and
Let it out, you're gonna explode. Really soon. You're like a giant French pressure cooker. Just yell at me.
Oh, I also have some dum-dums. You use this word, dum-dums? The bullets that make the head explode?
Dum-dums, yeah.
I fucked myself to death. My head's going to explode.
I wanted to have a bacon double cheeseburger. I think I saw his head explode.
Stairs get thick.
is that the methane?
Could explode. The drills could set it off.
You gotta tell him what's going on.
But on the upside, your social status at school is going to explode when people find out you're doing a hot housewife. Shut up, dude.
Instead, you watched the warehouse explode.
I assumed if you meant to steal it, you'd let me know.
I can't see a TV.
Turn the fan on! Stop yelling, my head's going to explode!
Automatic. 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 Automatic.
Automatic.
Automatic painting my ass. I was about to make him eat those.
My bedroom.
That's a security measure.
automatic lockdown. Otherwise, anybody could just open the place up by disabling the juice.
Reveal us, even if it's unintentional. Richardson has automatic authority to reset you.
You see an attractive member of the opposite gender, you have an automatic response. You don't have to think about it.
Look around. Give me the key. It's new. It's a button.
It's automatic.
You push the button.
A button?
Push computers.
Here? Yeah. You put your foot on the brake at the same time.
All right. Okay. Yeah.
Can we go now?
Well, it's
automatic fire from the south. Platoon possible company site.
I took down 2 more gangbangers. They were armed with fully automatic M4A1 assault rifles.
M4A1s are military-grade weapons. Stolen. Inside, engaging automatic approach. Stand by to lower the harness. Roger.
Schematics, sketches.
Automatic toilet scrubber.
Well, she did help me a little with stealing the death flaring from the automatic dispensing system.
Compete. Compete.
Compete.
Compete.
Compete.
You will not compete. I will not compete.
Are you talking to yourself again?
I need some alone time, Dad. I need some alone time. I will not compete. I will not compete. I will not compete.
The small male doesn't seem to want to compete. To compete. To compete.
Billy, I need more money.
We don't have any
I can't
more money,
compete
Billy.
against a $120 million payroll with $38 million.
But we're not going to compete with these teams that have big budgets.
Trust me, if you guys had something to compete over, you'd do the same.
Hey, boo. Look, I know that I can't compete with Heather, in the business world, but that's why I invited her tonight.
Besides, who would want to directly compete with someone they are in a relationship with?
At a Lady Gaga concert with a teenage boy. How do I compete with that?
Oh, no, I'm sorry. He was handsome. He had money. The two of them had a history. I mean, you knew you couldn't compete.
You want to compete in the Mystery Olympics? Because I can take you on any day of the week.
Good for both sides.
Thank you. But information can never compete with knowledge.
Surgery, rehab, all of it. Even though he knew that she was never going to compete again.
Reality agreement, why?
It was a standard non-compete clause.
Can't compete with cute.
How am I supposed to compete with that?
Operation.
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 What's the problem? I think Dr. Slocum is logged into the CVA operation. Operation.
No one told me there'd be an actual operation. Operation.
When I went in for the third operation, I remember thinking if I don't come out of this, if I just die on the table, I'd be okay with that.
School.
Oh, Clarence Hall, Dean of Admissions, Princeton.
It's quite an operation you have here.
Thank you.
Attention. Prepare for transporter docking operation. Initiating final approach.
Yeah, the Naval Service is standing down in this area, and we're going to be concentrating the whole operation down in court.
So you're moving on? Yeah.
Tell you what, fellas, not a single American life was lost in this operation. I don't see the point in rehashing it.
Okay.
And good. Now tilt back. Hey, this is like that game Operation.
Oh, yeah.
So what do I do? There's money behind this operation. You won't be paid as a regular cop, but there's a bonus involved.
So who else may have been profiting from the smuggling operation at Keystar Charters?
Help. Someone with expert knowledge of Spanish operations.
Cease and desist all rescue operations. I say again, cease and desist any rescue operation.
Renew.
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 To renew the human spirit, to renew the human spirit with our valiance, a chance to reclaim the world.
Well, my fantasy is that, we'll renew our vows. We'll renew our vows. We'll renew our vows.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, my
Aunt and Uncle renew their wedding vows every year.
They're here on J1 travel visas and wanted to renew.
This place is great. I'm going to renew your post for another year. Heck, let's make it 10.
Then why is she back at Lanley?
Well, if you're worried, why don't you find out? Renew the relationship. Could be useful, actually.
Your Honor, I'd like to renew my objection to this witness on the basis of relevance.
And were a success, they would be likely to renew them.
We were different people and ask you to renew our vows.
I think it's nice to renew vows.
Reside. Reside. Reside.
Reside.
Reside.
Alice Cooper from my youth. Does she reside in Collinsport? Does she reside in Collinsport? Does she reside in Collinsport?
Not exactly.
The curse resides here, resides here, resides here.
Bald mountain.
Power resides where men believe it resides.
The High Septon's behavior was corrosive, as was his attitude. Having a man like that reside in the Sept eats away at the faith from the inside. So now he resides in the Red Keep dungeons instead.
He and his compatriots have reasoned that the enemies of Ezra Kleinfelter reside here. They look to establish themselves in Howard Beach, much to the chagrin of the Costa Rican gang that already resided there. The boy's true abductor was a woman named Barat Nazain. Until a few hours ago, she resided in the same building as the Malek family.
Who was that?
Alicia Garcia's aunt. She still resides in the same city that Alicia and Maribel grew up in, San Pedro Sula, Honduras.
Here is where they reside.
When people fall under a sleeping curse, the soul travels to another world, where it resides until awoken.